Good morning, everybody. Today we will solve one more very important problem of question bank, fifth semester diploma automobile students. That is subject design of machine elements. Okay. So far we have solved only one problem in the last video, but for my students I have given the second problem as assignment. So in that, especially for those who are watching this video, for them I will briefly explain the question number 2. A solid shaft is transmitting 1 megawatt. Is transmitting 1 megawatt. So let me directly write it as 1 megawatt. It's a P and at 240 RPM. It is N. Determine the diameter of the shaft if the maximum torque transmitted. Maximum torque transmitted exceeds the mean torque by 20%. Mean torque by exceeds by mean torque. It means what? Suppose I say T mean is 100 newtons mm. So 20% more than the T mean we have to consider. It means 20% more than the mean T means what? It's a 120 newtons mm, right? Something like if I have 100 rupees, you have 20% more than my amount which I have. So how much you have? Normally 120 rupees, right? So something like that. How 120 rupees has come? 100 rupees multiplied by 1.2. So 1.2, it means 1 multiplied by 2 by 10 actually. 2 by 10. Understood what I am saying? So with the help of this, we can directly write it as 1.2 into T mean. 1.2 into T mean. Take a maximum allowable shear stress as 60 MPa, meganewton per meter square, 60 MPa. So this method of solving the problem is as same as the previous problem which I have solved in my last video. So only thing is here 1 megawatt is given. So in the substitution of torque to calculate the torque value, while substituting the value of power, we have to take it as a kilowatt. But here in this problem, it is given as megawatt. How to convert 1 megawatt to a kilowatt? So as you know that 1 megawatt means 1 into mega means 10 raised to 6 watt. 10 raised to 6 watt. So in this, if this 10 raised to 6 is divided further, what we are getting? 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to 3 watts. Correct? 10 raised to 3 into 10 raised to 3. Here I would like to take this as a 10 raised to 3, and instead of 10 raised to 3, one more 10 raised to 3, what I can write? It as kilowatt. So power given is 10 raised to 3 kilowatt. Power given is 10 raised to 3 kilowatt. So this we can make use to calculate the value of a torque transmitted. That is the equation which you use, 9.55 into 10 raised to 6 into P upon N, where this is I think question number 3, equation number 3.13 or 3.1a, 1b, something. So here directly first you use this equation, tau is equals to 16t upon pi d cube, where diameter we have to ultimately calculate. So now we have to check how many data are given in the given data in the problem. So tau is given. Whether torque is given? No. We have to calculate the torque first, and then later on ultimately we can calculate the value of D. So for that purpose you can use this equation 9.55 into so and so upon N, which you are getting in T mean in the newtons mm. So afterwards this cannot be taken to substitute here. He says 20% more we have to consider as T max that can be used to design or to calculate the value of D, shaft diameter. So therefore what we have to do, T max is equals to this answer multiplied by 0.2. So what you are getting? T max in the newtons mm. So this answer should be substituted here. This answer should be substituted here to get the value of d cube. D cube is equals to 16t divided by T max, I would say, divided by tau into pi. So what we can understand from this? T max, if it is T max is more, diameter, I mean size of the shaft is also more. If it is less, your answer will be less. So therefore, be careful while substituting, no matter whether it is in this problem or in any problems which comes in the next chapters. So all these procedures are same kind of a problems you can expect in the next coming future problems. So therefore, be confident while substituting T max and get me get the answer diameter. So ultimately, ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂದಿದೆ answer? How much you got? So diameter ultimately you are getting 160. So my students, those who are present have already calculated in the notes. So it's much better. So with the help of this, you can note down and let me wipe it out. I will move on to the next very important. What do you say? Third problem it is. So this is something like first you have to calculate the solid shaft dia. Afterwards, if you want to replace that solid shaft by a hollow shaft, then what would be the size of a hollow shaft? This is a question. So let me read out the question problem number 3. Okay, find the diameter of a solid shaft. Let me write the diameter first. We have to what it indicates? Find. Okay, so find the diameter of a solid steel shaft to transmit 20 kilowatt. Please concentrate. 20 kilowatt. 20 kilowatt. So kilowatt is a indication of a power and 200 rpm. So 200 rpm is yesterday with the help of last video what we can understand, it's N. The ultimate shear stress for steel may be taken as 360 MPa. Ultimate shear stress tau ultimate ULT is given as 360 MPa. At the same time, factor of safety is also given is to 8. Correct. So here I would like to make a small calculation. Afterwards I will do, and this is one part. This is one part where we have to calculate the solid diameter, solid shaft diameter. Suppose with the help of the same parameters, instead of using a solid shaft, if you want to use a hollow shaft, then what would be the size? What should be the exact diameter which you have to select for transmitting the power? Understood what I am saying? So therefore, next he says if a hollow shaft is used, this is for solid shaft. For solid shaft it is. This is for solid shaft. And 1 minute. For solid shaft it is. Afterwards we have to concentrate on for hollow shaft. For hollow shaft. Okay, for hollow shaft. Understood? This is for hollow shaft. So here he says, if a hollow shaft is to be used in the place of a solid shaft, find the inside and outside dia. You have to calculate di and d outer. Di and d outer we have to calculate when the ratio of inside to outside dia is 0.5. See, 0.5 means it's less than 1. We have to understand that it's a ratio of lower value by higher value. We can write it as, okay, here I can write it as K is a d I is by d outer is equals to how much it is given? 0.5. Okay, it is given as 0.5. So now we have to go for the solutions. Solution. As I said, the same method which you can use for calculating this problem. Okay, so he has asked us to calculate the value for D. Okay, so straight away I can write it as let me write somewhere here. Solution. We know that tau is equals to 16t divided by pi d cube. Equation number and page number you can write. Page number is 50, correct? 3.1. Please concentrate. We have to calculate D. Tau, has it been given directly? No, it is given as ultimate. Suppose if ultimate or yield are given, at the time factor of safety will also be given. If a factor of safety is not given, you have to assume as 3. Here it is given directly. Okay, so now with the help of ultimate and factor of safety, we can calculate the tau, allowable stress. Allowable is same, permissible is same, allowable, permissible are one and the same. Therefore, I will calculate tau allowable. Allowable is equals to 360 divided by 8. 45. Is that correct? Other check. 360. Is that right? So 45 you are getting. So suppose if you want to substitute tau and if you want to calculate D, has it been given T? What is that? No, we have to calculate somewhere here. T is equals to, what is that equation? 9.55 into 10 raised to 6 P divided by N. Is that right? Equation number, what is the equation number? 3. Open the data book and tell me ಎಷ್ಟು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? 3.3a. Okay, page number 350. Okay, so now you can substitute T is equals to 9.55 into 10 raised to 6 into power is taken as how much? 20 whole divided by N is 200. So here you can get the answer, that is 2 ones are 2 tens are 955 into 10 raised to 3 ಬರ್ತಿದೆ answer. Check. T is equals to 955 into 10 raised to 3 newtons mm. So for a time being we have to take it as a T mean. It is not a T maximum value which we can directly substitute. Instead of that, he has already told that sorry here no 20% is there. It was of a previous problem, correct? So now this value you can substitute directly. 20%, 30% more is not being given, right? So what we can do here, tau we can take it as a 45, which is equals to 60 into 955 into 10 raised to 3 whole divided by pi into d cube. Therefore d cube is equals to what? 16 into 955 into 10 raised to 3 whole divided by 45 into pi, and get me the direct answer, that is ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು? D value calculate ಮಾಡಿ. D value calculate ಮಾಡಿ. Use the calculator. ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತು? 47.63. 47.63. This is not the diameter which is available, right? So we have to refer the table, standard table. If you refer the standard table, 50 mm, correct? So table number 3.5a, page number 57. So this part is over. Use the calculator and get the answer. Don't skip the procedure here. Everyone should calculate in your answer. So calculate in your calculator. If you get wrong answer, you tell me. I will suggest you what the wrong thing you have made. Okay. So let us move on. See, suppose the diameter of a shaft is used. We have to select solid shaft as 50 mm. Instead of that, what it says here, ratio of 0.5 to 0.5. Suppose it is a 50 mm inside diameter, outside diameter will be 100. How much? 50 by 100 is 0.5, correct? If it is inside diameter is 16, outside diameter will be 32. It will become again 0.5. Suppose inside diameter is 20, outside diameter will be 40. So 20 by 40 is 0.5. So we have to check what the outside diameter will be. So here in the design procedure, I told you about hollow cylinders or hollow shafts also. So this equation you can use for hollow shaft. What is the size? D outer is equals to what? 16T divided by pi into tau d into 1 divided by 1 minus k raised to 4. Okay, whole raised to 1 by 3. So I think you are familiar with this equation. So what is the equation number? 3.4a. Equation number 3.4a, page number 50, right? So I think you know about this equation. Now you substitute the values. T you can substitute as it is. Tau d is the same as 45. K is also given. Only thing is you have to get the answer. So don't bother of this 1 by 3. First you solve this. Okay, so first let me substitute. D outer is equals to 16 into 955 into 10 raised to 3 upon pi into 45, and in the bracket 1 upon 1 minus 0.5 raised to 4 raised to 1 by 3. So you have to be very careful while substituting, while calculating the values. Well, please concentrate. 1 minus, first you have to do 1 minus 0.5 raised to 4. What the answer you are getting? You check. Afterwards, you can use a bracket, open bracket, 16 into 955 into 10 raised to 3 into 1, bracket close, divided by, again open the bracket, pi into 45 into this answer. Answer you type and get the answer, and whole raised to, afterwards cube root of answer will be very easy to get the answer. Please concentrate. So as you know that, so those who are feeling very tough to calculate such kind of very bigger substitutions at the time, the simplest method of first calculation is, please concentrate on only this part. 1 minus 0.5 raised to 4. How much you are getting, that much you first calculate. So in my calculator I got 0.9375, and rest of the substitutions you keep as it is. So here you again type, again write in the next step, 16 into 955 into 10 raised to 3 into 1 is there, correct? Suppose from here if I show you, so into 1 is there, and pi into 45 is as same as the previous step, multiplied by, so this set, instead of this set what you can write, 0.9375. Understood? Now you can substitute all these values. Make sure that after division, divide button, you have to again open the bracket and close the bracket. Then only you will get a correct answer, or otherwise definitely the whole answer will be wrong. Understood? So after divide button, you have to open, substitute these values and close the bracket. So how much you are getting answer? Answer something you are getting, correct? Answer. Understood? So afterwards what you can do? You can use this symbol in your calculator, raised to. Bracket you again open, 1 divided by bracket 3 and bracket close. So with the help of that, what you are getting? D outer as, just one to 48.67 mm you are getting. So D outer will be 48. So let us first determine the actual size which may be available. Standard size, how much you are getting? 50 mm, correct? So for this table number is to the 3.5a, page number is 57, right? So the outer is 50 mm. With the help of this ratio, what we can get? Exactly half of that, or k is equals to di by d outer. So K is known to you, 0.5, which is equals to di by 50. Correct? Is that right? Huh? So di is equals to what then? Di is equals to 50 into 0.5. So di is 25 mm. So with the help of this, what we can calculate? Di as 25. So this is obtained with the help of this relationship. Understood? So this is how we can calculate this kind of problems, and make sure that the proper substitution, and afterwards while substituting the values in the calculator, be confident and make this kind of steps which I have told you already. Okay, thank you very much.